Salutations fam, starts streaming from Haltessiagaming, and in today's video we've got the post-battle of chaos Blue Eyes deck profile, but the combo version of it. Uh, we're done with tournament. I made top cut. We did pretty good. I played against nothing but Brave. Oh my gosh, Brave PK, Brave Virtual World. I played against nothing but Brave today. It was I learned what the Brave cards do today, but it was everything went pretty well. We did really good. We won all our matches, but yeah. Honestly, I'm still not really too sure about like how I feel about the Brave. It seems really strong. A lot of my matches came down to the wire, and honestly, it really did feel like it could have gone anyway. But it's just like we did well this time, but we'll see how it goes in the future. Anyway, I'm gonna hop right in. We're gonna talk about the deck profile. So start things off, we got two Blue Eyes White Dragon, one Alternative, one Abyss, one copy of Jet, one Levy, and one Emperor, three copies of Dictator of D, triple copies of Sage Eyes Blue, one Stone of Ancients, one Stone of Legend, and two copies of Effect Veiler. That'll round out the monsters. Then we move on to the spells in the main deck. We got triple copies of Pot of Prosperity. We want consistency. Consistency is the name of the game. Then we got triple copies of the map. We're trying to open Sage Dictator so we can get our combo going when and all Hulk Spirit Dragon. Then we got triple copies of Melody of Awakening Dragon. Two copies of Ultimate Fusion. This card is very powerful. Like originally wasn't playing these in the combo build. I actually thought I was just going to be playing like the Dictators, but after playing the Fusion Control build and seeing how powerful this card is, I decided to play it in the combo build. It's definitely very strong. I can't tell you how many times I actually summoned Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Being able to chain it in the middle of like my combo in the middle, breaking my opponent's board and just like dodge stuff and then like also break their board. This card is a main deck out to Mystic Mine because you can, fuse away a monster from your board and then pop the Mystic Mine, so that's pretty good. And then following on with that, we got two copies of Successor Soul. Similar fashion to the Ultimate Fusion, this card's very strong because you can chain it in the middle of stuff. I had one game against like PK that had like a it was a lot of material Zeus. It was going to be able to chain a bunch of times, but I just Successor Sold it away. Um, and then being able to one thing about specific synergy between Successor Soul and Ultimate Fusion is that they both enable each other. So like this card can run into a problem where you don't have a Blue Eyes in deck to summon, but this shuffles your Blue Eyes back into the deck. And this one, you need a Blue Eyes in rotation to use it, and then this summons the Blue Eyes from deck. So it's like they both enable each other. So I never really ran into a problem where I couldn't activate one because they both were just constantly enabling each other. We got the 1-for-1, the War Legacy Secession, the Reborn, the Called By, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone because Cyclock is everywhere and I'm not trying to lose to it. Triple copies of Imperm. So interesting thing about this is that Tyrant Dragon actually just resets this over and over again, so you can actually recycle Imperm, so that's pretty strong. But yeah, that's going to be it for the main deck, 40 cards, and then we move on to the extra deck. We have the one copy of Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. This card is very powerful. You're either summoning this or Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon off of your Ultimate Fusion. I actually summoned this a couple of times. My worst hand was Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, but then like I drew Ultimate Fusion, I just made this, and because it can't be targeted by card effects, it was very strong. We got the one Spirit, the one Spark, the one Formula, the one Crockett Dragon, the one Baron de Fleur, the one Satellite Warrior. This is part of the combo with Baron and everything. You can bring back the Formula, make this pop 3, it goes up to 55. And it actually floats when it gets destroyed. It summons back the Formula, so that's pretty good. Then we have the number 90, the one Dingirsu. And then we move on to the Link monsters. We got Link Karibo, Dark. This card is exceptionally powerful. Like, it's so strong being able to just take Dark monsters out of the grave. This actually allows you to, like, have another access to the Selene access code line. Then we have the Crystron, Hauki, Fibrax, Selene, as mentioned before, and access code in the extra deck. Moving on to the side deck, we've got the first card in every one of my side decks, Dino Wrestler Pancratops. You Platyman going second, the Dragon Spirit of White. Triple copies of Nibiru for combo, triple copies of Lancia. Honestly, I'm going to be real, with the way the meta's looking, I might start maining Lancia. I'm seeing a lot of Brave and like Virtual World and everything, so... Oh, and PK, obviously. And then we got triple copies of D Barrier. I want something to side going first, and this card's pretty good still. Be able to call Xyz against like PK and everything. Synchro against Virtual World, pretty good. Triple copies of Evenly Match. Because of the existence of Lord of the Heavenly Prison, I don't really want back row hate that destroys the card, so I want stuff that like kind of dodges the Heavenly Prison. And then lastly, we've got the Red Reboot. And that's going to be it for the side deck. But yeah, the deck performed very, very well. I'm really liking how it plays. It feels very strong. I honestly did break a lot of boards that I wasn't expecting to, because I'm gonna be real, like the new support allows you to just kind of play through stuff, and like Successor Soul and Ultimate Fusion, they're so strong because of the fact that they're quick plays. Like being able to chain them in mid combo is just, it's so good. But yeah, yeah, that pretty much covers it. I'm going to the side patterns real quick. So we got the Veilers. Veilers come out. The Cyclones, the Imperms. So mainly, oh, and also call buys. So typically, this is what you are siding. These are your side cards. The triple Imperm, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have up to 9 cards that we're usually siding. Oh, another thing about the deck that I really like is that because of the way the combo is structured, a lot of times you just generate so much advantage. Like, because you draw with Formula, you add with Abyss Dragon, you draw with Crocker Dragon. So a lot of times you're just drawing, and because you have like the Veilers, a lot of times you will like just draw into a hand trap. There were a lot of times where I did draw into a hand trap, and that was pretty good. The Evenlies, obviously, you side those in. I mean, I kind of pretty much explained like the side patterns, but these are the cards you side between matchups. You don't really want to touch the engine. But yeah. Moving on. Showing the basics. Where you at? So, oh, actually, there is one thing I want to show real quick because I did this a couple of times. So if you open like Sage Dictator and like access to alternative, you can make number 90 on the 5th summon and not worry about mid. So I'm just gonna get an Abyss so we can, not an Abyss, an alternative. So obviously you go normal Sage, you're gonna search the White Stone of Legend. Search the Stone of Legend, you're gonna Dictator, you're gonna send a Blue Eyes, you're gonna special the Dictator, then your Dictator effect hits the stone, add the specialty Blue Eyes, and then the stone will trigger and add the other Blue Eyes. And then you reveal that Blue Eyes, you special the alternative, and then 5th summon you make number 90. And then you just kind of go into the Howl combo. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Deck profile. Come back alternative. But yeah, deck's looking pretty good. I'm excited to play it for the rest of the format. It's looking pretty good actually. Dark is a very insane card. Yeah, go pick up your Darks. That card is gonna go up in price. But anyway, this has been it. This has been Darkslayer Arim from Haltessiagaming. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.